All right, this is Algebraic Reasoning 1.1, Sequence 2. All right, we've got doing the same type thing as in Sequence 1, except this time we have little discs to deal with. All right, so let's count them up. The first term has one disc. The second term has two discs. The third term has four discs. And the fourth term has 8 discs. And hopefully by now you'll realize that, oh, each step is multiplying by 2. And so, so like 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is, 16, 16 times 2 is 32, which this one, we'll talk about that one in a second. So, question, is it arithmetic or is it geometric? Okay, remember arithmetic, we are adding or subtracting. Geometric, we are multiplying or dividing. So, since we're multiplying by 2, this is a geometric series. And it's geometric because we are multiplying by a common ratio. Okay, we're multiplying by a common ratio. All right, and how did you identify the 10th term? Well, we identified the 10th term. We'll just keep multiplying by 2. So if 6 is 32, 7 multiplied by 2 will be 64. 8 times 8, 64 times 2 is 128. 9 would be 256. 10 would be 512. And you can just take a calculator and keep multiplying till we get to 512. Right? 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 16. So really you ended up multiplying by 16 because you multiplied it by 2 4 times. Because we did times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8 times 2 is 16 equals 16. So we multiplied by 16 to get up to 512. So it's just as before. X took 4 steps. So I multiplied y by 2 4 times. Okay? All right, last but not least, identify the first term in the sequence and write a recursive rule. Remember, the first term is where x is 0. So x at point 0 equals x sub n minus 1. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. X sub 0 equals, we got to find that first step. Well, this is step 1 right here. So if we're multiplying by 2 to go down, to go up, we need to divide by 2. So step 0 is, 1 divided by 2 is 1/2. Okay? So x sub 0 is 1/2. X sub n, so x of n, that's whatever x I'm looking for, that's what that n means. Whatever x I'm looking for is, I take the previous one, x of n minus 1, and I multiply it by 2. Now if you want to put a little dot right there to show that it's 2 times that, that's fine. If I were dividing by 2, let's say you're dividing by 2, you can divide by 2. Just put it over 2 like that. Here we go. Put my 2 back. All right. And just to kind of show you what's going on, let's say I have x, I want to find say for some odd reason, we say, hey, let's find x of 5. Well, I'm going to take x of 4, the one before it, and I'm going to multiply it by 2. I'll do 2 times x of 4. So x of 5 equals 2 times, you saw that x of 4 is 8, right? Ah, it's that one. So 2 times 8. Therefore, x of 5 is 16. All right, just, again, trying to get you used to the terminology and whatnot. But this is your rule, those two equations.